Marc, huge congratulations. You're a Manchester City player. How does that sound?
It's a relief, but yeah, very proud. Really excited to get started. I'm very grateful to God.
You've had a fantastic few years at Crystal Palace and you're now recognised as one of the best centre-backs in the Premier League. Just for any City fans who have maybe not seen you play quite so often, what are your strengths, what are your attributes and what kind of player are we getting?
If I'm being honest, I think I'm someone who doesn't have any attributes that stand out, but I'd say I'm quite well-rounded in everything. Balanced, I'd like to say. But definitely I think what I can bring is a calm, good level head and just being a good teammate.
Your improvement in recent seasons has been kind of really rapid. What would you put that down to, that sort of vast improvement?
I'm grateful that I've got good people around me, people that push me. So I'd say, everyone always talks about product of your environment. I'm a product of having those people around me that push me, that help me every single day. And, I'm glad that those people are in my life because, they help me to get better.
What were some of the main reasons for joining City? Because obviously you've probably done a lot of thinking about this before you came. What are those sort of main drivers for you being here?
I mean, first and foremost, it's such an honour, such a big club to come and play for this club. And I think for me, I've always just been obsessed with getting better and wanting to improve. That's something that I'm constantly striving for. And I think this is the perfect place for me to do that. The environment, I've heard so much about the club and the fans. The players speak for themselves, the manager. So it's definitely the right environment for me to improve and just get better. And, hopefully I can bring what I have to the table to help every single person here too.
You've captained England at various age group levels, and obviously you were Crystal Palace captain from a very young age as well. It seems leadership kind of comes naturally to you. Where do you think that comes from?
I'm not too sure, to be honest. It's something that I'd say other people have picked up on. It's not necessarily something I'd say I have, or I believe that I have, to be honest. I'm just trying to be myself. It's something that, since I have had the opportunity to captain those teams, I've tried to improve on it, tried to really focus and hone in on those leadership skills. And it's something, hopefully with this squad I can improve on by just looking at the other leaders that are in the team as well.
City have had an incredible period of success. We won the FA Cup in 2011 and since then we've not stopped winning really. You were kind of 10 or 11 when we won that FA Cup. So just as an outsider, what's your impression of City during that period where we've dominated English football and won pretty much every trophy that the game has to offer?
I mean, you've said it, absolute domination, to be honest, and it's been great to see where the club has come from, the growth and the continued growth which the club wants to go for and strive for, which is amazing. And I'm someone who just wants to come in and help and do his part and see how far the club can continue to grow.
You've joined City along with Antoine Semenyo, so we've had an incredible January so far. We're still involved in all competitions, there's a lot to play for. How confident are you with your arrival and Antoine and obviously the squad we've got here that we can have a really good second half of the season?
Yeah, I think it's a squad with an amazing experience within the squad, and so many players that have played at such high level and won so many things, but like you say, so many exciting young players as well that have come into the squad to want to do their best as well. So obviously, like you say, with the arrival of Antoine, who's an amazing player and has proven himself in the Prem, it's fantastic. And like I said, I just want to come in and help and just do my part and be one of the lads and just try and improve.
I asked Antoine this question as well, if City get through to the knockout stage of the Champions League, you'll be able to play in that competition. It's the pinnacle of club football. I mean, that must be incredibly exciting for you as a footballer.
Yeah, something that we've all watched growing up. I wouldn't necessarily say I had a dream because I didn't even know, I think for me, especially at that age, it seemed too far. But yeah, it would be an amazing achievement, amazing honour to step out in front of the City fans in the Champions League game. So yeah, it'd be great.
There's a few City connections that I'd like to discuss. Firstly, you've actually played with Phil 46 times across
Right, yeah.
various levels with England, which is an incredible number for someone you've not been a club teammate of, how highly do you rate Phil, and how excited are you to play in this sky blue with him?
Yeah, Phil's amazing. I could go on and on about him because first and foremost, just him as a person, before the footballer, amazing. Someone who's just, I'm going to say, that inner child in him, just wants to play, just wants to enjoy life, and he's always been like that, and you know, he's never changed, and so it's an honour for me to play with him. But yeah, as a footballer, second to none, natural ability, winner, obsessed. So yeah, you know, really glad to be playing with him on a consistent basis now.
John Stones as well, you played with quite a lot at senior level for England. I saw you describe playing alongside John as a dream. Do you want to just expand on that and talk about his qualities, and what have you learned from him as well, as an experienced guy?
Yeah, I think John has taken me under his wing, to be honest, especially at the national team. I see him as a big brother, to be honest. Someone that's looked out for me, and especially playing with him at the last Euros was amazing, and he just makes your life easier because of his understanding of the game, and how good he is. But again, the person, such a down-to-earth guy, especially with all that he's achieved, and you know, an amazing person to be around. So, you know, really delighted to be playing with him.
And one other smaller City connection, Patrick Vieira gave you your debut. He was a top player for us for a very short period of time, and then began his coaching career with us. He's a really great guy. I mean, what are your memories of working with Patrick?
Amazing. Someone who gave me my chance in the Premier League. Complete winner, completely obsessed. But what a person, what a personality, like you say. For someone who has done what he's done and is a man of that stature, I'd say, you know, for someone, he's so down to earth, and he looked out for me, continues to do so. So yeah, I'm really grateful to him and his staff and everything that he's done for me.
Just a little bit more on your time at Palace, because obviously it's been incredibly successful to win an FA Cup, Community Shield, you were captain. You've really kind of made your name and developed as a player and a person there. So I was just wondering if you could kind of sum up your experience at Crystal Palace.
Yeah, I think it's kind of hard to put it into words because of, you know, being from South London and playing for a South London club. I can't understand how the fans see the club and what it means to them. So, you know, Palace means a lot to me. A big part of my life, and will forever always be a big part of my life, and I'm eternally grateful to them, because without them I wouldn't be here. So, you know, I'm grateful to the fans, I'm grateful to every single person at the football club, and you know, I just wish them all the best in the future.
And like any footballer who makes it to this point of their career, you've worked incredibly hard, and I know your family have made some serious sacrifices along the way as well. You know, when you were young, being able to pursue football. So what's your message to your mum, dad, sisters, etc. as you sit here today and you've got this amazing opportunity now to play for one of the biggest clubs in the world?
Yeah, again, that's tough. I'd say thank you for helping me realise a dream that I didn't even know was a dream. Thank you for being there in the highest of moments, and thank you for being there in the lowest of moments. You guys are my rock, you guys are my everything, and so, you know, I'm eternally grateful to you guys. Thank you.
And you played at the Etihad a few times. That's your new home now. Surely you must be incredibly excited to play in front of the City fans and make that your home, you know.
Absolutely. Such a beautiful stadium, to be honest. And then definitely when this place is rocking, it's unbelievable. So I've been on the end of a few losses here, and when it's loud, it's loud. So, you know, really looking forward to being here.
And just one last one, away from the pitch, you know, when you're not on the, when you're not playing or when you're not training, I know you like books, films, that kind of thing. Just give the City fans an idea of how you disconnect from football and try and enjoy yourself in your free time.
Yeah, like you say, I love a film, I love a series, love to read as well. Anytime I get to spend with my sisters, I spend it with them. It's always good because none of us are serious, always laughing and joking. And then love a coffee shop. So if there's any good coffee recommendations anywhere, then please let me know.
It's a burgeoning thing, coffee in Manchester. So yeah, you think you've come to the right place. Marc, congratulations again, and we wish you all the best of luck with your time here at City.
Thank you very much.